Hey guys, it's Elizabeth with Willow Root Tarot, and we are reading Oracle. This is Seasons of the Witch, Mabon Oracle. And we are moving into Samhain. That's coming up really soon. That's going to be Halloween night, 31st. This is the energy around those days. We'll be embracing the energy of Samhain. And guess what I have? Hold on to your hats. An outdated saying. Okay, here we go. Why hold on to your hat? Why not just remove that hat and let that crown chakra shine? All right, let's see what card we get. I love these decks. I pulled Tobacco earlier in the group read that we had, or in the read we had this morning, where we read, you bring your questions. It happens every Thursday morning, 8 a.m. CDT at Dallas Tarot Club. And I pulled this card for one of the people in our group. And it was very fitting. Let's see what we have. I've been shuffling the whole time. All right. Mead and wine. So I'll take a look at the card. Goodness, they're actually standing in a river of either mead or wine, and it's being poured like the star pours from the cups. Okay, I'll show you the card now. And this is card 25, and actually I'll say first what the card says. Your presence embodied, tasting the pleasure flowing through your being. Okay, let's read that. Sometimes I have to read it a couple of times because I have to hear it. All right. Your presence embodied, tasting the pleasure flowing through your being. Your presence embodied, tasting the pleasure flowing through your being. Like when I think of my body, sometimes it's like, oh, my leg's broken. No, I'm having a problem here, this specific area. We know this as the leg. My body is me. My mind is me. This is one thing going on here. And I have had a horrible relationship with my body over certain things in my life. And when it says this, it's like, it's really bringing me home to I'm leaning into, I am my body is me. It's very difficult, me personally. And there's a certain climate we have against freedom of our body. So it's even more difficult just to feel like this is me. Sometimes I can feel like I'm just shattered. Not in a traumatic way when I say that. It's more like, I don't understand, like what's going on. I need to embrace this. Why am I doing this to myself? Because sometimes I just don't think of my body as me. It's like this thing, this meat sack. You know what I mean? So anyway, let's think maybe that I can embrace myself, and I can, and that my movement into embracing me is saying body, mind, and spirit, we are one, to embrace all of my clairs, and I don't turn any away, to really be comfortable in whatever the situation, to try to find that level of, I can do this, no matter what it is I'm doing, it's doing it. Don't question, don't judge. None of this is 100%. None of this is all the time. This is just when I can. And to always acknowledge I am doing the best with what I have. So mead and wine, your presence embodied, tasting the pleasure flowing through your being. So maybe my body really feels good. Like if I sit here and go, oh, I love the taste of chocolate. I'm eating chocolate. And I'll be like, oh, I feel so good. Does my body go, oh, this blood feels so good, rubbing against the vein walls, like that kind of thing? I don't know, maybe. What a strange thing. So maybe to embrace my body, and I should sit down and have a cup of coffee with it, some chocolate, some blood and chocolate. Oh God, never mind. Let's go to the card. So what we're going to do is show you the card. Let's go to the book. We have card 25. You can read that however you want. You could go, 2 + 5 is 7. And that in the major arcana of tarot is the Chariot, key 7. And we can go ahead and say, well, golly gosh, I wonder if there's going to be some movement. Actually, the flow of the river. Once you pour that out, unless you dam it, you're not stopping it. That's kind of like the Chariot. You can somewhat alter the pace, but to fully stop, Might have to topple over. But all right, let's see. 25. I go to the wonderful little guidebook that came with it with color illustrations. I love that they have color illustrations. It's very cute. It's the same size as the deck. Goodness, where is it? Oh, here we go. All right, meat and wine. Your higher self chose this card because you are urgently in need of more play, fun, debauchery, and throwing caution to the wind. Of course, bills need to be paid, and you have to put food on the table. But playtime is a basic human need, and it contributes to your health and happiness. This need is so often overlooked when you're barely making it through the day and wake up to each new day filled with worry about your jam-packed schedule. You may not even be aware of the breath you've been holding in or the stress you're carrying until you get out and do something fun. Living in the moment can come in many forms, from the most expensive adventure to a good time on a dime. A spontaneous living room picnic or a Sunday drive with your partner can turn into a night of renewed passion. A trip to the beach with your kids or besties and an iPhone can lead the way to beautiful memories you can all reminisce about for years to come. Even a couple of drinks every few months at a shitty bar with your coworkers can help to release the stress of a challenging boss or demanding clients. It's the quality and company that make the experience rewarding, no matter what the experience cost or whether it's done infrequently. Just as long as you make some time to get out of the everyday hustle and bustle of life. Goodness, that can be really hard to do. I kind of wish like all of the elevators in every building turned into some sort of fantasy land every time you get on, so you can just kind of, instead of hearing elevator music, maybe it's like forest sounds or the ocean. That'd be cool. Like little mini holodecks. Okay, so go with that card, guys. Maybe go spill some wine in the yard. And I'm really not sure. I'm looking at this picture and all I can think of is that's not going to come out. And are they going to drown? And I'm just, but as a reader, I want to say it's whatever I am picking up on is what I'm picking up on. And sometimes it can be like, that's going to stain. And that might really be the most important piece. I really need to focus on that because it's my lens I am viewing this card through, and the message that I am deciphering is going to have something to do with my fear of the stain. It'll be for me to figure out, but it'll come. That's why everything is pertinent. There is no wrong in tarot, oracle. You're reading through your lens. You are unique. No one else has this lens. Your siblings, your partner, someone you've been with forever does not have this lens. It's yours. Your children, should there be some, do not have this lens, no matter how much you tried to form their little minds, make them those little cubes that you wanted them to be. We're all different, thankfully. So we all see things and digest things and vomit out the words a little differently or big differently. And it's always okay. It's always okay. Tarot and oracle to me offer freedom to use the words that you would like to share, because what you're seeing is truly what only you can see. You could put 6 readers in a room. If I took 6 of my friends, we put us all in a room and I said, okay guys, we're going to pull this card, we would get 6 different readings. And it's not that you have to, you can always see that overlap. Oh, I see what she's saying. I love that. I'm actually seeing this. You're both right. And that reading sometimes may be a 180. Feeling totally different from perhaps the first person to speak. They're both right. There's no wrong. There's no wrong in tarot. There's no wrong in oracle, because we are unique in how we see the cards. We did not have replicated childhoods. They're unique to each other. They're beautifully different. We can still share, even though we come from different backgrounds, because we share the same characteristics. We are the same species. So there are human characteristics that are undeniable. We are the same. We have the same essential body structure. When we go to perform surgery, we know what to do because the species is somewhat redundant. We understand this. We are the same. We are one, I should say. We are one. We are a circle. But within that circle, the strength of those bonds is coming from different levels, different ways of how this bond holds. If we were all the same, we would be brittle and we would break. But because these bonds are made up of all different kinds of people, they're strong and they'll last forever. Oh, golly gosh. Well, okay, guys, I'm going to say bye. Have a good day.